Welcome. Today, I'm taking you to Navarrés, a small town in Spain where life moves slower and everything feels real. No rush, no crowds, just quiet streets, warm stone, and everyday Spanish life. Let's walk through Navarrés together. As you walk into Navarrés, the first thing you notice is the calm. Not an empty silence, but a comfortable one. The kind of calm that allows you to slow down without thinking about it. The streets here are narrow and simple. They weren't designed to impress anyone. They were designed to be used. Stone walls reflect the sunlight softly. Nothing shines too much. Nothing asks for attention. This town doesn't try to entertain you. It simply lets you be here. Walking through Navarrés feels natural. Your steps slow down on their own. You start noticing small things. A balcony with open windows. A quiet doorway. Shadows moving slowly across the walls. Details that would disappear in a louder place. Life here moves differently. People don't rush past each other. They greet, they stop, they talk. Time is not something to fight against here. Navarrés is not built around tourism. And that's exactly what makes it special. There are no big signs telling you where to go. No must-see lists. The town itself is the experience. The buildings are modest, honest, shaped by weather, time, and daily life. No glass towers, no bright colors, just stone, balconies, and familiar streets. As you walk, everything feels connected. Nothing feels random. At the heart of the town stands the church. Calm, solid, unpretentious. It doesn't dominate Navarrés. It belongs to it. The bell tower rises gently above the rooftops. Not to remind you of time passing, but to remind you that time exists. In towns like this, hours feel longer. Not because they drag, but because they are full. Because they are full of small moments. Navarrés is the kind of place where you stop checking the time. Because there's no reason to. You walk without a plan. You turn corners without expectations. And somehow that's enough. There is beauty here, but it's quiet. It doesn't announce itself. You find it in textures, in light, in space. Places like Navarrés are becoming rare. The world is getting faster. Louder, more crowded, and towns like this choose another path. They choose simplicity. They choose routine. They choose calm. Navarrés doesn't promise anything. It doesn't try to sell you a feeling. It simply offers you a place to slow down. And slowing down is something we all forget how to do. Travel doesn't always mean movement. Sometimes travel means stopping. Stopping long enough to notice where you are. In Navarrés, nothing pushes you forward. Nothing pulls you away. You are allowed to stay in the moment. This town shows a side of Spain that rarely appears online. Not the Spain of highlights, but the Spain of everyday life. The Spain between destinations. Navarrés is not loud, not famous, not dramatic, but it feels real. And sometimes that's exactly what we're looking for. A place that doesn't demand attention. A place that simply exists. Navarrés exists quietly, confidently, and that's what makes it special. As our walk through Navarrés comes to an end, you begin to realize that this town was never trying to impress you. It didn't show you famous sights. It didn't rush you from place to place. Instead, it offered something much rarer. Time. Time to walk without a plan. Time to notice small details. Time to feel where you are. Navarrés is not a destination you visit once and forget. It's a place that stays quietly in your memory. Not because of what you saw, but because of how it made you feel. Calm, grounded, present, in a world that moves faster every day. Towns like Navarrés remind us that slowing down is not a weakness. It's a choice. Thank you for walking through Navarrés with me. If you enjoy discovering quiet towns and the slower side of travel, feel free to continue the journey. Until the next walk.